Admiral Zexathara's claws clicked nervously against the crystalline console as the transmission began. The holographic display flickered to life, revealing the face of the human ambassador, or rather, what had once been an ambassador. Captain. Sarah Chen's uniform was torn, her face streaked with dirt and blood, but her eyes burned with an intensity that made the reptilian admiral's scales ripple with unease. "Greetings, Galactic Council," Chen's voice carried across the void, each word measured and deliberate. "This is my final transmission from Earth. I trust you're all comfortable in your golden towers on Centralis Prime, sipping your exotic beverages while you watch our world burn." The council chamber fell silent. Representatives from 47 species shifted uncomfortably in their seats. They had expected pleas for mercy, desperate bargains, perhaps even surrender. This calm defiance was unexpected. Chen continued, her battered face displaying what humans called a smile, though this one held no warmth. "You came to our little blue planet 3 months ago with your ultimatum. Submit to council authority, surrender our resources, accept relegation to a Class D civilization. You gave us 72 hours to comply." Admiral Zexathara remembered that day well. The humans had been so primitive, so isolated in their single star system. Their technology was millennia behind the Council's most basic members. It should have been simple. Another species to catalog, exploit, and forget. "We tried to explain." Chen's image flickered as explosions erupted somewhere behind her. "We told your diplomatic envoys about human history, about what happens when someone tries to conquer us. But you didn't listen. You never listen to the lesser species, do you?" The camera shook as Chen moved through what appeared to be a ruined building. Through broken windows, the council could see the aftermath of their orbital bombardment. Cities reduced to rubble, forests turned to ash. Their fleet of 300 vessels had made quick work of human military installations. "So, you destroyed our cities, killed billions of us. You thought that would break our spirit." Chen paused, looking directly into the camera. "You learned the first rule about humans the hard way. We don't break. We adapt." Counselor Thylon of the Ethereal Collective leaned forward, his gaseous form shimmering with confusion. "What is she talking about? Our scans show their military capabilities are completely eliminated. The second rule," Chen continued as if she had heard him, "is that humans are really good at holding grudges. You see, when you bombarded our cities, you missed something important. You destroyed our armies, our governments, our infrastructure. But you left our scientists alive." Admiral Zexathara felt a chill run down her spine. Something in the human's tone had changed, become almost conversational, as if she were discussing the weather. "Dr. Martinez and his team in the Colorado bunkers had been working on something interesting before you arrived. Theoretical physics, they called it. Specifically, the weaponization of quantum entanglement across galactic distances." Chen's smile widened. "Funny thing about humans, give us a problem and we'll solve it. Give us an enemy and we'll find a way to kill it." The council chamber erupted in alarmed chatter. Several species began frantically checking their personal shields and fleet defenses. "Oh, don't worry," Chen laughed, a sound that somehow managed to be both musical and terrifying. "Your shields won't help. You see, quantum entanglement doesn't care about shields, armor, or distance. Dr. Martinez figured out how to entangle specific particles in your ship hulls with particles here on Earth. Took us 3 months, but we managed to tag every single vessel in your fleet." Admiral Zexathara's hands flew to her communication panel, desperately trying to contact the fleet. Static. Nothing but static. "The third rule about humans," Chen said, her voice now barely above a whisper, "is that we're vindictive. You killed our children. You destroyed our homes. You called us primitive and worthless." She held up a small device, no bigger than her palm. "This little device is connected to several fusion reactors we built in the ruins of New York. When I press this button, those reactors will overload, and thanks to quantum entanglement, every atom of your precious fleet will simultaneously experience the same nuclear fusion." The silence in the council chamber was absolute. "But here's the beautiful part," Chen continued, her voice gaining strength. "We've also tagged every council world, your homeworlds, your colonies, your precious Centralis Prime. One button and 300 worlds experience spontaneous nuclear fusion at the quantum level." Counselor Thyland's form flickered wildly. "Impossible! Such technology would require understanding physics at a level your species achieved millennia ago," Chen interrupted. "Yeah, about that. Turns out when you're facing extinction, humans get really creative really fast. We reverse-engineered quantum entanglement theory from studying your own ship emissions. Thanks for that, by the way." Admiral Zexathara found her voice. "What do you want?" "Want?" Chen laughed again. "I want my planet back. I want my species alive. I want my daughter to see her 5th birthday. But since you made those things impossible..." She shrugged. "I've decided that if humanity dies today, we're taking you all with us." "Wait!" several council members shouted simultaneously. "You have one chance," Chen said, her finger hovering over the device. "Full withdrawal from human space. Reparations for the damage you've caused. And a formal apology broadcast to every species in the galaxy, acknowledging that you underestimated us." "And if we comply?" Admiral Zexathara asked. Chen's smile turned genuine for the first time. "Then you get to learn the 4th rule about humans. We're surprisingly forgiving to those who admit their mistakes. Cross us again, though." Her finger moved closer to the button. "The Council hereby agrees to all terms," Admiral Zexathara said quickly. "Smart choice," Chen nodded. "And Council, next time you encounter a species that fights each other as much as we do, remember this. We got so good at warfare because we've been practicing on each other for millennia. You never stood a chance." The transmission ended, leaving the council chamber in stunned silence. Within hours, the largest military fleet in galactic history was retreating from a single devastated world. Earth's rehabilitation would take decades, but the galaxy had learned a valuable lesson. Never underestimate a species that has spent its entire evolutionary history learning new and creative ways to kill.